We're changing the brakes today on a 2003 Honda Element, and I have the car up on jack stands already, as well as having taken off the front wheel. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the slider pin bolts, which are located right here and right down here. They are 10 millimeter bolts. Now that I have the bolts loosened, I'll just take them out by hand. Next is to remove the caliper from its bracket right here, and just some sliding action back and forth. Should get this loose. Now that's loose, I'm going to place it on top of the caliper here. One of the shims fell off the pads here. I'm going to take these two springs off, place them aside, and now slowly back out the brake pads. Next, I'm going to pull these slider pins out and separate them from their boots just by pulling them out. After having them out, I am going to wipe them down with some paper towel. So after removing the pin and wiping it off, I'm going to add some new caliper grease to the pin. Now we're going to just place the slider pin back into the boot and pop that boot back on. Okay. Going to do the same thing with the bottom one. Basically just going to pull out and slide the pin out. And slide that pin back in. So here I am pushing the piston back in. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to apply some of this anti-squeal to the back of the shims. And then attach our brake pads to it. wipe off some excess. Also going to take a little sandpaper and just roughen up the edges to the disc rotor to remove the glaze. And next we're going to reinstall the brake pads after I apply a little bit more caliper grease to the sliding portions of the pads. Yeah, they are.
Well, since the Duralast has spoken.
And next is to reinstall the caliper.